Unlimited Diaries. Okay, so let's get like the first thing out of the way. Apologies for my face. Like, yeah, like I'm still going through it. Like the cold, I love the cold season, but the cold season hates it. Like literally every single year my skin is fighting for its life in the cold season. Even though I love the cold season, it's comfort food, warm clothes, but it is what it is. We can move on from that. And then two, I colored my hair yesterday, which was Sunday. Today is a Monday. It feels like it was a month ago. Like Mondays are hell. But I was like, if I don't sit down and film this, like it's not going to happen. Like I will be gone again for like another month off of YouTube, and I'm trying to, yeah, like let me not be disrespectful to people who actually subscribe and watch. Like let me, you know, just give some content. So here I am, forgive me and everything. And today is basically a hair update / salon vlog. I have no idea what I'm going to put on the title, but I had my hair color touched up. It has been 8 months, okay, not by choice. When I first did my hair, when I first colored it, it was November of 2021, and I'll leave a link in the description box. I honestly thought I would have to do it the way we would do relaxers, like back in the day. Okay, for us, we used to be relaxed, or if you're still relaxed, like where maybe it's every 2 months, like maximum 3 months. Like I thought I would have to keep touching up my roots, but I was told then that it would last 6 months. Like I didn't believe it. But honestly, because I did highlights, it grew out beautifully. Like it just, like even if I had taken like a year, like it just looks natural with highlights. So I highly recommend doing highlights if you're coloring your hair and you don't want to do it, you know, ever so often. So two, the stylist who did my hair, who I absolutely loved, moved to another town. Like she was transferred. So Apology, which is the hair salon that I go to, they opened a branch in the Copper Belt. I actually didn't know until Esnat. So my stylist name is called Esnat, until Esnat moved there. So she told me that she was going to be in town. Like literally, she came on Saturday. Sunday, I was like in her seat at the hair salon having my hair done, and she's going back in a couple of days. So like I just chanced that, and I'm really glad, because if you watch this video to the end, like I swear you guys, like if you're Zambia and you live in Osaka, all the Copper Belt where she is, like it's worth it. Like fine, you can DIY highlights, but I'm so glad like Esna did my hair. I just colored it for me. So anyways, I don't know how I'm going to structure this. Again, please forgive me. If you're watching me for the first time, I apologize, but hopefully you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy it. But for the oldies, yeah, welcome back, by the way, welcome back. Sorry for being random. Like I'm just trying to, you know, like catch, you know, like just catch myself and, you know, stabilize. But if you're new, I have type 4C 4B hair. It is very thin and very fine. So as you're watching this video, just keep that in mind, that I generally have thin hair. And for those of you who subscribe to my channel because I have thin hair and the like yay us. Like I feel like the progress I've made like is big for all of us, you know, for all of us with thin and fine hair. So yeah, let's get into it. So I went to the hair salon with 1 week old, like a 1 week old bun, which I had put on with gel. Like it was old and just crusty. And I thought we were going to apply like the hair color over the gel, because I know people put color on dirty hair, but Esna did shampoo my hair. She shampooed it and then she blow dried it just to stretch it out and do the highlights like properly. So that's what we did. And with regards to the technique, it was a balayage method. You can just look up balayage. I'll try and remember to put like the spelling of balayage. Like just look up balayage videos if you want to know the balayage method of hair coloring is. And it's what makes it, you know, look natural with the highlights and everything. I didn't manage to film that exact thing. Please don't kill me. I apologize. Like go to a like if you want to try it out and everything, or just see how it's done, like go to, yeah, like just look up someone on YouTube. But I didn't want to take away from Esnat. First of all, like I'm so glad she even let me film. Like people, you know, get really skeptical about like their trade and everything. So I'm so grateful that she let me film. And even the owners of Apology, or the owner of Apology, like, thank you for letting me film. So I didn't film the exact balayage method, but it's a way in which like you kind of part your hair and then you get strips of it on that one section, which you color and then leave some out. So like it just creates this really nice, you know, thing there. So yeah, the first time when I did these highlights, I don't know if it's because we're doing it on virgin hair or like hair that had never been colored before. There was no foil involved and everything, and she colored all my hair and we did 2 applications. So I had highlights and lowlights. So it was 2. So we applied color twice. Whereas for this time, it was just 1 application, but she first saturated like portions of my hair in foil. What was left over, like she went in and just touched up my roots to give me lowlights. Oh, like it was really nice. And then she also gave, or just lifted like some of my ends. I don't know, like it was all like, I won't even call it a science. It was like an art. The mixing of the products, I guess, is a science, which I like only a professional would know. Like I'm not even going to speak on that, but the actual like layering and everything, it was an art. I absolutely loved it. And if you stay to the end, like you will see the results. So she applied it. I did not sit under a hooded dry or anything. Like I just sat with that foil. The application process, I think it took an hour, and I have thin hair, so I don't know how people with much longer, thicker hair, you know, would fare with this, but it took quite some time. And then once we're done, I think like I just sat for everything to process for maybe like an extra 20 minutes on top of that. We went to the shampoo bowl and then we rinsed it out and then we shampooed again. So she shampooed my hair. So I booked for highlights, which I'll talk about later. Like it was one service for highlights and then there was a separate service for deep conditioning. Like I actually wish deep conditioning just came with highlights, but that's like another story. So yeah, so I booked for highlights and I also booked for deep condition, which is what I did the first time. I also did it because I really wanted to make sure that my hair was deep conditioned after like a chemical service. So we applied the deep conditioner and went back to her seat so she could detangle my hair while it had conditioner in it. Yeah, that was that with the detangling. Then yeah, I sat with a plastic cup for like, but I didn't steam it, and I didn't sit under a hooded dryer. I'm not sure if that was like on purpose, but yeah, that's just what happened. And then we went back to the bowl to rinse out my hair, and then this time we used like cold to lukewarm water, which is what I do as well when I'm rinsing out my conditioner anyways. Like we use lukewarm to cold water, even though it's freezing right now where I live. So yeah, and then we went back, and then she asked me how I wanted to have my hair styled. So the actual styling is also a separate booking. The first time I did it, I put my hair in mini twists like right afterwards, and I regretted doing that because I'm like, I wish I could have just done something that would have lasted a week so I could wash it and deep condition it again, because like right after coloring your hair, like you have to baby it. So I was like, I don't know. But then like I didn't have time. Like I wanted to do a rod set, but I didn't have time to now go under a hooded dryer and all that. I was like, you know what? I want to wear my hair out, or just put it in something simple. And she's like, do you want to blow dry it? I was like, yeah, sure. Since like you've already blow dried it, like during the application process, like go ahead. And she used a heat protectant and like a moisturizer. Like my hair doesn't feel like it's going to break off, but anyways, like we'll see like once I wash it this coming weekend. But she asked me like, can I blow dry it? I was like, sure, go ahead, blow dry it. So I kind of wore my hair down. I was feeling myself. I was like, oh, my days length. By the way, like the size of my hair has been like that forever. So I think it's from childhood or
some childhood trauma somehow, somewhere.
I feel deserving that. I wish I had trimmed my hair, but I was like, you know what? I've already piled on so many extra services. Like, please, like, I'm not rich like that. Like, I'll trim my hair some other time, but I do want to trim it. It wasn't like really bad, like really bad, but I feel like I am due for a trim. I last trimmed my hair, I think that was end of March, so it's been like 3 months. And with like when you have color treated hair, like you have to keep up with your trims. So yeah, that was my highlight service, like all my days. So again, like I don't know how I'm going to structure this video because I have a whole bunch of footage. I don't know whether I'm going to use this like a video as the voiceover. We'll see once I edit this, but oh, like I absolutely loved the highlights all my days. Like just like even the first time I did it, I liked it, but this time I actually got some footage and just, you know, showed the in-betweens and everything. I loved it, and I want to get to a point where I can get to blonde. I don't know how I'm going to do it over time. And just, yeah, like I don't want to mess with my thin, fine, struggle hair and use bleach. I know I can do it, but then it would mean like I will most likely lose my curl pattern. Oh, if you can hear my neighbor's car, I apologize. But yeah, like I don't want to go to those sorts of extremes. So like with just box color, that's what I would do. Oh, and I used Inecto again, so the exact same color I used the first time. It's Inecto in the color Caramel Blonde. Like it lasted that whole 8 months. Like my tips like still had color in them, and it's what we use this time, and we used 2 boxes which were part of the highlights service. Salon. If you want to book Esnart, I will leave her handle on the screen, and I usually DM her like on Instagram for queries and stuff like that. Like yeah, she does respond like in time, like if you're interested, if you live in Lusaka or the Copper Belt. And in terms of the price, like just as well, it's every 8 months. Like, oh my days, it's so expensive. Like I am not that rich. Okay. But if you're doing this once every 6 months, once every 8 months, I guess it kind of adds up. It just depends on your pocket. But the highlight service just on its own, like it used to be, I think it used to be 500. Like last time I did it was 500, but you know how it is, like every year prices go up, and it's now 530. So that comes inclusive of the color that you're going to use. And then for the deep conditioning service, oh my days, my neighbor's kid. I'm sorry, you guys. Like I have to film this. Like I'm so sorry. But yeah, so there was that. And then the deep conditioning is its own service. I think it was like a 200 kwacha. And then I'm so sorry for that kid, you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Then the blow drying service. So I could have either booked like mini twists or a rod set or something else, but I just opted for blow drying, which honestly was the cheapest add-on option for me in retrospect. So that was like another 150. Like it was so much money. Like my bill was, just do the math. But yeah, if you want, you can just do your highlights and the deep conditioning and then style your own hair at home or whatever. But yeah, if that's too expensive for you, I totally understand. But if you're trying to do highlights, if you're trying to accomplish really seamless, gorgeous highlights, please, like, it's worth it going to a professional. Like you will not do a balayage on your own. If you can, like, all the best. If you're dyeing your hair from root to tip, well and good. But I know people who've who have said like it's too much money and they'd rather do it by themselves. And like, let me tell you, like they have patchy color. It's all sorts of patches going on that they think are seamless highlights. So like I wouldn't do it. And honestly, going to a professional was worth it for me to get, you know, this sort of seamless scenario. So I will end here. Thank you so much for watching. Like I apologize for being random, but I'm just like, do I really want to be posting like a video once every month on a YouTube channel? Like, I don't know. maybe you guys prefer me just posting once a month because it, yeah, like it makes it more, what can I say? It's interesting. Like maybe you look forward to seeing a video from me as opposed to me trying to be consistent and bombarding you with videos once a week. Like who knows? And then also like my views. First of all, most of my views are from people who aren't even subscribed, and the fact that I have such low views to begin with, and knowing that even just those few views compared to my subscribers aren't even people who are subscribed to me, I feel like it's like 5 of you subscribers who are actually watching these videos. But I still appreciate you. Honestly, I appreciate you. And yeah, like I do it for you and myself. But yeah, anyways, point is, I was like, let me just film this. Like, let's have at least one video, like at least one video in June. Have I posted anything in June? I don't know when I posted that last story time. But anywho, thank you so very much for watching. Oh, this is how I styled my hair for work today. Like I said, you guys, like Mondays are hell. Like I'm so tired. But yeah, this is what it looked like. I think it was cute. Maybe let me take it down and do like another, like, you know, demo of what the color looks like. Oh my days. I hope all of you are well though, like for real life. But yeah, by the way, like my hair feels nice. Like I know people will be worried that I blow dried my hair twice, but I don't know if you can tell, like, okay, maybe it looks crusty, but it has some sheen. It feels soft. Like it's not like brittle, like, you know, bad. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's alright. Like I have no idea if you can see anything I'm doing. But yeah. Let me stop. Let me release you. Thank you for like the 3rd time for watching this video. Team Thin, fine here, like, look at us. Like, I know it's just me, but I'm just like, look at us. Like, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I love it. So one day I want to get to like a very vibrant golden blonde, but I will get there gradually without bleach. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna leave you now and I will see you in the next one. I have no idea when that will be, but thank you for the first time for watching this one.